Hello everybody, my name is Sepik, and today I'm here to talk about a new rhythm game that I've taken quite a liking towards personally. The game in question is Estella, by developer, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Humanity. And just to preface, this game is still very new, and at the time of writing, the demo isn't even out yet. With that being said, bugs, glitches, and limited content is to be expected, and I will not hold the developers or something like this. And because I am a part of the full combo team on Twitter, I was fortunate to receive a copy of the demo before its official release on Steam, which I am very thankful for. First of all, let me just start by saying this game is fun. Like, really fun. The most fun I've had playing a PC rhythm game since Vivid Stasis, honestly. And this game is fairly simple in nature, with all the note types you typically expect from most rhythm games, but it's all executed really well, making for tons of fun charts. And I know the experience won't be the same for everybody, but since I am already well versed in rhythm games, I got the hang of things fairly quickly, and eventually dropped a few hours into this pre-release alone. It's very heavily mouse focused, so if you're a laptop player, you might want to invest in one if you don't have a mouse already. Funnily enough, I am not really the biggest fan of mouse-centered rhythm games, but this one caught me really quickly. So if you typically stay away from mouse rhythm games like Osu, I would really recommend giving this one a try. Really, the best game I could compare this to would be a mix between Mai Mai and Osu, being both heavily mouse-focused and having 8 lanes. Estella has, in my opinion, a very good difficulty spread. There are plenty of easy to mid-range charts for most people to play, but the hard charts are definitely something to behold. I can stick comfortably in the 11 to 12 range, I want to say, and from what I've seen, the levels can go up to 14 plus and maybe higher. This game's story mode also seems quite promising. Since the game is still in its infancy, the story likely won't be completed for a while, and as of right now there are only a few episodes to watch. So the fate of that is still up in the air. But from the first little bit I have seen, it looks like it'll be a good one. There isn't really much else I can say when it comes to the story, but I do really like the art style. I had noted down a few bugs, and had wanted to talk about them in this part of the video, but by the time I got to the voiceover, most of these bugs had already been patched out. So there was a few charts that would put me on an infinite loading screen loop, and would force me to restart the game, but as of the voiceover, most of, if not all of those charts have been fixed. One of these small nitpicks I have at the moment is a lack of a sorting system, or some sort of indicator of whether the song is an Estella original or not. These are just small nitpicks and don't ruin the experience at all, and it's just to say that they won't be added sometime in the future, but it is something I'd like to see. Especially since the song list is very short right now, the sorting system won't really do too much regardless. To sum up my final thoughts, I had a blast with this game. It had entertained me for hours, and at the time of this voiceover, I had dropped about 4 hours into the game in total, and I can see myself coming back to this game as part of my main rhythm game rotation, at least for a while. And plus, seeing myself at the top of the leaderboards gave me a huge ego boost, if you just ignore the fact that barely anyone has access to the game at the moment, but I digress. I highly recommend this game, and encourage all of you watching to play the demo when it comes out on December 5th, which I'm not sure when this video will come out. I'm hoping it'll be on the 4th, so you still have a little bit of time. Or it might come out on or after the 5th, in which case go play it now. The link to the Steam page will be in the description. And thank you again to the Humanity and the Estella team, as well as the full combo team on Twitter for letting me play this game. The links to these profiles will also be in the description. And with all that out of the way, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching this video. I was hoping it would be a little bit longer than it ended up being, but I mean, hey, you know what they say, that's the way the cookie crumbles, or whatever the saying goes, whatever kids are saying nowadays. And now for the unscripted part. Hey guys, like I said in the beginning, my name is Sepik, and a few years ago, back in my middle school, early high school days, you know, back when I was a little youngin', I had tried my hand at making YouTube content, which, of course, me being the age I was, did not really go all that well. And, you know, being an old student and all, I didn't really have much time or the resources to do what I really wanted to do. But, however, I'm an adult now. I go to college. I have access to resources and materials, and an actual computer now. Hooray! So yeah, I hopefully plan to, or at least I'm hoping to, start up maybe content creation again. I will not link back to my old channel. All those videos are long unlisted, so yeah, I'm starting over from scratch on this channel, and it would be nice to have you guys along for the ride if you choose to do so, and thank you guys.